Our lives are ending, that final memorial almost always falls to someone else.
Aaron Ivory's here now with the story of how many are rethinking what it means to be remembered. Aaron.
Yeah, and just the word funeral really can conjure up so many difficult, dark, and painful emotions. And it's that association that has spurred a movement away from how that final chapter is written.
We don't often talk about or think about death before we absolutely have to.
An experience Alexandra Coys knows firsthand after being faced with planning her beloved uncle's memorial 5 years earlier.
There really weren't businesses or services out there to help families who wanted something different than the somber funeral home.
That moment was what inspired Coys to start what is known today as Lighten.
She loved those things.
A business flipping the script on traditional funerals.
She was such a unique person. She was such an original. When Marilyn passed away, I knew that, a more traditional route wasn't right for her to celebrate her and her memory, but I also didn't know exactly what to do.
Coys suggested swapping the funeral home for a museum where they could create a display of artifacts from Marilyn's life.
Her sewing, her crocheting, her furniture design, her painting, her pottery, and all of her journals across her adult life. Sorrow and pain, like love and joy, can only be experienced by those who are alive, as Thoreau would say, awake.
We want the focus to be their life, not their passing.
From Marilyn's trademark scarves and recipes to photo collages documenting her passion working as an English department chair at Lincoln Way Central High School.
To be able to put something together that really memorializes them in the most special way, brings their true being to life, it sort of fills a little bit of that hole.
Therapist Heather Katz says it can allow light into an otherwise dark process.
With losing somebody that is very much outside of our control, to lose somebody in a way like that is so outside of anything we have power over.
By giving them a process to work through and think through what was important to their loved one and how to honor their life and legacy, they find a lot of peace and comfort and healing in that.
Business is thriving for Coys as more clients explore not only new ways to remember those closest to their heart, but where they chose to hold those memorials.
Parks, restaurants, theaters, museums, live music venues, art galleries.
Really important factors could be culture, ethnicity, and ways that their community talks about death and dying.
That whole process that we went through has been a gift. I have learned to appreciate the journey, to take delight in the process.
Reframing the snapshots of a life well lived.
The pandemic really thrust this movement forward as everyone had to kind of rethink how we hold these end-of-life gatherings. And what's interesting is this trend toward non-traditional funerals is continuing to grow today as more people are gravitating toward the positive feelings that these alternative memorials can evoke. And you were talking about that it's really appealing to a lot of people.
Yeah, Molly and I talk about it all the time. Like, how do you want to be remembered? What do you want people to experience in that moment? And certainly, grief has a role, but joy too.
It's a conversation.
I agree with you.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.